Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Chameleonian and this is part 4 of Coffee Talk. Are you sure that would be okay? Did I miss something? Oh wait, did I forget to save? Yes. I mean, it would be really hard to pull off, but sometimes that'll make the story different. Different isn't always good. It's a neat concept, but you need to handle it carefully and gracefully. I know. Okay, no. I didn't forget to save. Oh, I can actually check. Nope. Last save was... I forget the shit is set in reverse. Yesterday at 9 a.m. So yeah, that would have been around the time that I played it. Okay. Like 5. It's not. What's before June? May? April, May, June, I think. Hey, Gala. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Gala. Am I interrupting? It looks like you were having an intense discussion. It's nothing. Chameleon was just giving me feedback. It's for the book I'm writing. Sounds like a heavy discussion. What are you up to tonight? I'm just planning to sit and relax. Please don't let my presence interrupt you. Don't worry about it. Although I need to interrupt Chameleonian for a moment. Sure, how can I help you? Can I have a cup of... You remember my remedy? Fuck no. What do you mean, of course? My last order didn't quite hit the spot. Remember, it's tea and ginger. The last thing is definitely a different ingredient from either of those. What? Remember, it has tea and ginger. Green tea. Is it supposed to be green tea and not regular tea? See, this has no coolness to it. Now, how do I... I don't want to reset it. Manufactured by... tea, ginger, and honey. Like, if there was a way for me to write shit down, like, in-game, it'd be easier to remember. Is this it? How is it? Nope. Drink doesn't even follow my guidelines. You said, did I accidentally hit coffee? Far from it. I might pardon me for my mistake. Never mind. Anyways, please don't mind me and continue with your discussion. Don't worry, Mr. Gala, we're done for the night. You're done. I have a lot of new homework thanks to you. You're welcome. Is Hyde coming? No, I'm by myself tonight. It's going to be a peaceful night then. That means Freya. Oh, come on, I was just joking. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely, though. He might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know. He doesn't show it, that's for sure. That applies to you as well. Oh, come on. Oh, the elf dude. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Bales. Hiya. How are you doing, Freya? Not good. What's going on? She's stealing all your life stories. He was just criticizing my story. It's called feedback. It's cruel. It's necessary. Sounds interesting. What's the problem with the story? The story is non-linear and quite complicated. Imagine a choose-your-own-adventure storybook, but for adults. Sounds pretty common so far. But instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score. A score? That score will determine which page you should go to. That sounds more like a video game than a book. I know it's not that original. But my target here is a mainstream audience. Huh? With the help of my publisher, this kind of book may go mainstream. Just like the Choose Your Own Adventure show on Netstream. You just gotta pick a small set of people to start off with and then expand from there. It was nothing new, but because of the marketing and the name involved, it reached the mainstream market. That sounds interesting and highly ambitious for you. At least it's simpler than my other idea, which is making the novel not in the form of a book, but in the form of story cards. What? I know, right? As if she has all the time in the world, and that's before even considering the sensitive issues. I was telling the story in a world where only humans exist. What did you say? No, there's a reason why it has to be that way. No, there's a reason it has to be that way. Just wait until I finished it, okay? Alright, alright. As Chameleon said, though, I won't have the time. Getting a normal pitch approved is already a steep climb. Let's not make the mountain even higher. Fair enough. What's with the story all about anyways? Well, you'll have to wait for it. Don't want to spoil the fun. It's about your fucking story about you and the succubus. This student is vampire friend. He's stealing all of your guys' shit and profiting off of it. Anyways, I haven't ordered anything. What do you want to drink? Ginger latte, if you know how to make it. I do not, but how do I make the latte? That's a cafe latte? Okay, so a ginger milk? That's not really an option, so I'll give you... No, not fucking lemons. Coffee with double ginger? Here you go. Thanks. Are you sure this is my order? You ordered coffee, right? Not wrong, but I said ginger. Yeah, I gave you 2 gingers. It means it has ginger and milk. Why the fuck would I know that? Pardon me for the mistake. It's not a bad drink, just not what I ordered. I'll fix that for you. No, it's fine. Then why the fuck are you complaining? By the way, how are you doing, Bales? Still busy with your last client? Oh, I'm done with her. Done? Are you dropping the project? Hey, I'm not crazy. I still need the money. Done as in I finished the job. I spent the past few days making sure. It's even done before the deadline. Did she like it? Oh, she loved it. And she had some complaints, of course. But I convinced her. By using some design terms she doesn't understand. So you finished your job by bullshitting her. The finest bullshit, my lady. That's one survival skill every freelancer must have. Are you working on anything right now? No. I'm taking a break from work. I need to work on a few personal matters. Oh. Like you and Lua? Something like that. By the way, I'm curious. How did you guys meet? If you don't mind me asking. I don't mind. She's just gonna use it for her story. It's just that I was young and stupid, you know? Oh, come on. Who hasn't been there? You're right. So, I was a bit of a player back in college. Oh, spicy. And I was going after my then best friend's girlfriend's friend. Wait, what? Okay, I'll say it slowly. I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus. Okay. Let's call him Kugnak. Kugnak has a girlfriend. Okay. And that girl has a friend. That friend is the one I'm after. Oh, okay. I don't understand how you didn't get it the first time. She was one of the hottest girls in there. But everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you'd want to date. Why? I don't want to get into the details, but this succubus was super hot. And all the other guys wanted to sleep with her. She was a player too. Huh? That doesn't sound like Lua at all. Because it wasn't Lua, genius. Oh. Lua was my friend's girl. Oh. Holy moly. This is getting spicier. The other girl's name was... Let's just call her Rose. Continue. I knew Lua thanks to her relationship with Cognac. That's a fake name you made up. He just mentioned that. No way you forgot that. I know I'll forget it later, but we're talking about the shit right now. Now, will you let me continue without interruptions? Yeah, you're fucking useless here, Freya. You're just... Honestly, right now, she's still the only character I don't like. So, and she's the only human we've seen. So I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. She knew what I was after. It annoyed her so much, but it kept on bothering her. I mean, I was a pretty active guy back then. So Lua came over to visit us at one point. I lived with Cognac back in college. I had been out and I got back just as Lua arrived. A total coincidence. We went to our place together and witnessed something surprising. Oh, he was cheating on her. Holy mother of moly. I saw the look on Lua's face, the disbelief, anger, sadness, and without even thinking about it, I punched him in the face. You what? I got into a fight with him, and I haven't told you. Cognac was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for kids. For kids? What am I thinking? Okay. He's pretty good. Oh my. Yeah, I landed that punch. That one punch. And he beat me to a pulp. Easily. Lua begged me to stop fighting on her behalf. Huh. More like she begged Cognac. Hey, I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I didn't give up so easily. I was beating up pretty bad, so Lua took care of my injuries. We grew closer after that, and I don't even remember that exact date. But suddenly, that friendship turned into a relationship. That was one hell of a story. I know. Have you seen her, by any chance? Yeah. Lua came back a few days ago. How is she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She had an argument, though. With whom? There was this male model. A model? I didn't think she was that type of girl. To go out with a model. Oh, they weren't together. What were they arguing about? Well, we were talking about your relationship. Lua told us about the reason behind the fight. About your family stuff. And then this guy, Hyde, joined the discussion. What did he say? He didn't understand why Lua would insist on getting family approval. Considering, you know, what? You're willing to leave your own family. You would do that for her? Yes, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family. Why would you say that? Let me tell you about my family. Or, I should say, most elven families. They all think they're so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, there are certain unwritten rules you must follow. Reputation and appearances are everything. We must never, ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people. You must dress a certain way. You can only have certain jobs. Jobs that are deemed worthy and successful. Like being a doctor, a lawyer, a CEO, you know. Ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be an artist. I love drawing and creating art. However, becoming an artist is not something elves would deem suitable. As long as you're good enough, you can start selling shit for millions. Unless you become the next Da Vinci. So, when I switched from business major to art major, my parents went crazy, screaming like they were on fire. They told me that I'd never be rich or successful. All that because you chose an art degree? You want to know the worst part? They blamed Lua. What do you mean? They blamed her for my decision to pursue my passion for art. Yelled about how her kind is ruining the country. Accusing their religion of worshipping the Dark Lord. Accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing the family. Fucking witchcraft. I mean, come on, this is the 21st century. This is not cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family is racist. Tell me about it. Lua's the only person that can make me feel alive. She showed me how I can be free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Lua's so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family, because of how close she is with hers. I just don't get it. Like, that's the one thing that I don't really understand. It's like, they're close with theirs, so they want you to be close with yours, even though yours, clearly, fucking dog shit. I have no problem leaving my family, you know? I would happily leave them for the both of us. What about her? What about her and her family? You may be happy leaving your family, however, it's not the same for her. Gala, do you have something to say? Perhaps you could give us a different perspective. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. You're not that far from us, dude. She's always eavesdropping on you fuckers anyways. I couldn't help overhearing your story. I assume that the person you're talking about is not an elf, correct? Yes, she's a succubus. I see. I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We'll put family before any other. We often have our own problems with the pack, but we won't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps that's also true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave your family for her, wouldn't that make your parents believe that All the bad stereotypes about succubi are true? I never thought about it that way before. Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well. And if you leave your family for her, that will put her in a difficult spot. She might feel responsible for your actions. There's nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her. It's easy for you to say that now, but you don't know what the future holds. One day circumstances might change. One day one of you might regret your decision. One day you might use the "I left my family for you" card. We love each other. I'll be with her whatever the circumstances may be. You know, love is like a flame. It might burn fiercely at first, but over time it will die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy. It'll be hard work. Because life is full of storms, and marriage, it will not survive one love alone. It will not survive on love alone. Oh, that's deep. Well, he is old. We'll have each other, and that's enough for us. Tell me, do you have health insurance? What? Well, no. Why would I need health insurance? You'll need some. What for? Immortality is an elven privilege, but you lose it if your family disowns you. Oh, really? That's how that works in here? I've seen people go bankrupt because they fell ill or got seriously injured. That's odd. So what? That's odd. Emptied their entire life savings for an $8 pill because the country they're... Wait, emptied their entire life savings for an $8 pill because this country they charge for $20,000 for. Okay. And if you decide to have children, they won't have the same privileges you do. There's a high probability they'll get bullied for being half-breeds. There are consequences. It shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Anyways, I've got to go. I think he's thinking about this in the short term because he is an elf. They are immortal. So, like, this is like, the way he's thinking about it is like an instant when it's not like that. It won't be like that since he will lose his immortality. It'll be the rest of his life, however long that may be. I apologize for my intrusion. No, thank you for your insight. I've got to go too. Want to head out together? Oh yeah, that reminds me the fucking molester guy. The one in the news. When I went back to look at it, it was that he was like dirt poor and then became rich, and they were like his story was written in the papers. Want to head out together? Sure. Thanks for the drink, Chameleon. Honestly, like the molester guy, like it's either just like on the nose or like he is gonna be a bad guy with a fucking name like that. Bye. Still don't like Freya. I was starting to like her a bit when she was helping the cat girl's dad. But I just don't like how she's getting in everything. I thought I was going to be doing like what she's doing. She's going in there like giving them advice. I thought that is what this game was going to be about. It's more like it's just fucking listening. She's doing all the fucking talking. Like I don't get an option. I don't get a choice. I'm just here. This might as well just be a fucking book. The only option I get is whether or not I fuck up their coffee. You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. Hey, that wasn't me. We're leaving anyways. Are you going to write that on your book? It's a secret. If your book is based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like this in a world where it's only humans around? Different skin colors. You're done. Elves will be rich. And then we'll just be the rich people. Since they can live forever, they're going to have a fuck ton of cash and whatnot. And then everybody else will just be a different set of species. Not species, race. Different parts of the continent. I'm not sure. Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration. Sure, sounds like a great idea. Spicy, sweet, and naturally bliss in a cup. Like, was I supposed to do, like, the endless mode to get some of these not cups, but drinks? I didn't know I could just cheat and look it up online. Tuesday, September 29th, 2020. Who vows to stop major hospitals selling Fury sedative illegally? Coachella 2020, 10 reasons why you should go. Sport tournaments in space might be only a few decades away. Okay, so their sedative isn't working properly? Because it says it's being sold illegally. Is it just that Like, their shit's getting stolen from the source and then being sold out for, I guess, still more than what it cost, but cheaper than what it would be in stores, and that's what they're mad about. Because it doesn't say like selling Fury sedative illegally, and what is it? Some shit that ain't working ain't the same. So I'm guessing that's what it is. Oh, the vamp and the wolf. He really never changed. I know, but it was surprisingly nice catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey, Chameleonian. I'd like to order again. The usual. Back to the experiment? Yes. You know what? Try adding milk to the ingredients you already have. Alright. So tea, ginger, milk. Tea. Ginger. Milk. Oh, is there like a chance I can fuck this up? And then make them... oh, what is it? Make them be mad at me? Not mad at me, but like... use this wolf shit? Try this. Thank you. It tastes just like I asked. Too bad it's not it. What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else? I'm good for now. I couldn't help overhearing you both. It sounds like you two go way back. We do, I guess. He was my bodyguard. Oh, he's a wolf guy. I guess it makes sense. Kind of that extra strength. Did you meet here? Didn't you meet here? Yeah, when this was a bar. What happened exactly? He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. Fucking hit him in the shins. Those two bastards. It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. Aren't vampires supposed to be, you know, tough? Just because I'm a vampire doesn't mean I know Kung Fu. Besides, I'd had a couple of drinks. I could have taken them both if I was sober. A couple? Really? You were trashed, Hyde. You told them I was your bodyguard. Wait, were you not his bodyguard? Not at the time. We didn't even know each other. But because of that whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me. Like, well, you know, like a blanket. Really? Like glue or white on rice. Obviously, he was too drunk to drive, so I hailed a cab. Turns out he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived. And I was stuck with him until morning. Thanks for not leaving me in the streets, Gala. Those dwarves could have killed me. Who were they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible that they may have ties to the Mafia. The fuck, you owe them money? And I might have lost some of their money on the stock market. Okay, so you did owe them money. A lot of their money. Yikes. They wanted me to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead. Yeah, I overheard what they were talking about before the fight started. I knew Hyde was innocent, and that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief. What a stroke of luck. The universe sent me a guardian angel in my time of need. So the next morning I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real. After all the trouble you caused me the night before. Hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me that counted for nothing. I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke. Breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Werewolves? Where veterans? Oh, war veterans. Ah, I see. So how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working at the hospital, Gala? Well, when he was working with me, I noticed. Hyde. I'd prefer if we skip that part. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it. It's alright. Hey, I don't think Freya's here, so she can't steal any of this. And then again, my guy's gonna fucking tell her anyways. Forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say, something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or a doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So you could say I owe this guy my life. Thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it. Thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. Anyways, I'd like to order something now. What would you like? Can you make a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? The thing I don't like that they don't specify green tea. Okay, so I need these things, the warmth and coolness to be the same. This is pretty. Oh, he didn't say. Fuck it. It's warm and cool. Here's your order. Oh, it's square. Oh, I found something new. What do I make? Midsummer's Night Dream. Sweet and memorable, like summertime blues. Exactly what I wanted. By the way, it feels like this place is missing something today. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. That's her. Speak of the devil. Yep, hey, that's what I just said. Hello, good people. And one vampire. It's good to see you too, Freya. By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh, really? What about me? I was surprised that you weren't here. Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? That won't work on me. I have no interest in flirting with you. I've got high standards, you know. Fuck yeah. You. You look so tired, Freya. Hard day at work? Oh, how could you tell? Call it werewolf sense. Right. I showed him my drafts, and I actually got some good feedback. That's good to hear. Glad I could help. So, I spent the whole day rewriting stuff, and I also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. That's good to hear. But please don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on a roll. Will do, sir. And speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital admin life going? That's not even a word, Freya. Actually, I'm not even sure what you even do there. It's pretty boring to talk about, but mostly I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much a specialist costs and how much it affects our income. It also deals with patients and their families. If they require intense care, such as operations, I go through what we'd do and how much it would cost them. Kind of like biz dev for people's lives, and you could say that. Damn, that sounds complicated and hard. That's why I'm suited for my job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find this job pretty tough. Whereas heartless people like my friend here only see it from a business perspective. Good point. Why do people really talk about your kind of job? Why do people rarely talk about your kind of job? I guess most people don't really notice we exist, or think about the necessity of it. Exactly. It's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. Is this like one of the devs had a job before this? Maybe because most admins are just like me. We rarely talk about work outside the hospital. Why? For me, I just don't find any reason to. It's the patient's personal lives anyways. Such professionalism and loyalty. You should keep hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. You. He needs to be a bit less loyal, though. Hyde? You've been doing this job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now. Oh, I didn't know that. Wait, 50 years in the same position? Uh-huh. Holy. Ask for a promotion, man. They keep offering me new positions, mostly managerial. Take it. Not interested. Why? It's not something I want. Besides, as I've told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? Of course, can you just take a pay raise? But what I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. And I still get raises while I'm doing the job. Doing this job. Yeah, there you go. I really can't figure you out. Let's call for you. Anyways, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with both of you. Are you going to stay, Hyde? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Yep. Safe trip. See you around, Chameleonian. And you, Freya. See ya. Take care on your way. What are these two gonna talk about? You know, it's kind of hard to believe. Someone like Gala could be your best friend. We were just talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Hey, I missed an interesting story. So how did you guys meet? Seriously, I have to retell the story? Yes. Come on, you're not going anywhere, right? Alright then. We met at this place back when it was a bar. Now she's just gonna use it for her book. Whoa. I never knew Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front line. Still though, why did he make the jump from... Why did he make the jump from, how should I say this, a very physical job to medic? Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know, right? Are you trying to squeeze the story from me? Obviously. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya? You should kill her. Come on. I won't get into the details, but going to war, it messes with your head. See why Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh? I don't get it, but it must be difficult, especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength, so he only did work that relied on his muscle. That wouldn't help him get over the trauma though, right? Of course not. But it was the only thing he could do. Or at least that's the only thing he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscle? Hey, I didn't know about all of that at the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard. And we weren't that close yet, so no personal feelings. I needed his strength. But then I got to be interested in him. Interested? I think he's a cool person, that's all. And after a few months, I noticed his problem. I suggested he talk about it with someone, like seek help, which he refused. No surprise there. But I kinda pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. Eventually, he did go to the go get professional help. Of course, it's no idea what happened in this therapy session, but in the end, he found a new purpose in the life. He quit working for me, and not so long after that, he started working at the hospital. And he's been Oh, the spaceman. Good evening, everyone. Oh boy. Good evening. It's nice to see you again. We're all glad to see you, Barista. By the way, I didn't catch your name the last time you visited. Do you have a name? Name? We sure have. Meet every character in the game. Okay. On Earth, people call us Neil. Neil. Yes. Neil. Is that your real name? Of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we don't really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of associations with Earthlings' efforts in intergalactic exploration. Okay. Ah, I get what you mean. I believe we did not meet the last time we were here. I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So hello, my name is Freya. You could say I'm a regular here. And you, sir? Hyde. You come here often? For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah. Oh, you're not from around here. Neither are we. Where do you come from? Far away. By far away, you mean a few thousand miles or more? More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculator system means nothing. That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? And do all of your kind dress like this? Oh, this? We chose this appearance based on an image we saw when we first arrived. Image? Ah, the Armory Gender album cover? No wonder you look familiar. As for what we are doing, this place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the barista. What do you want to drink tonight? The usual. That is how you say it, yes? Yes. So, anything? Yes, we don't want to be able to taste the difference anyways. You really can't taste anything. Yes. What if I can brew a drink that can make you feel something? Interesting premise. But we doubt you'll be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Please surprise us. How the fuck am I supposed to make him feel it? Make your shit as bitter as possible? A cup of anything is ready for you. Thank you. Interesting. What are you doing? Drinking? That's how they drink. Oh boy. You are one interesting person. Thank you. That was a compliment, yes? Normally, yes. But you can't be so sure with Freya. That definitely was the highest form of compliment. Where'd your coffee go? What are you, Neil? Us? We're travelers, doing a job in the space you call Milky Way. What kind of job? We're tasked with the missions to spread our seeds. You really are here to find a date? All the way from a galaxy far, far away? Wow. Turns out pervs exist everywhere in the universe. Feeling attacked, old man? Not really. You have a valid point. We do not understand, but we are glad if we could make you laugh. Ah, the pleasure was mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with us? Hmm. We are sorry, but that is classified information. Oh, man. Well, how's the mission going so far? We cannot say it. It is going well. I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are. Not many women can handle that. Can you handle them, though? Me? I don't know. What do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. I would be surprised if you decided to go on a date. Or maybe go further, if I got you a good story. You're not offended by that. Not in the slightest. You're wrong, though. I'd go on a date with them, but I don't like to sleep around. Really. To be honest, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does it mean you are willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories? Oh, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories, but I'll only sleep with someone I'm serious about. But our mission is serious. It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me. We have heard of these terms before. Let us check them once again. This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives. Yes, that's called commitment. Such a strange concept. Then why, with such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems? Now that you mention it, yeah, some people and everybody aren't the same. We don't have enough control of ourselves. And those in charge also don't have enough control of us. Not to mention some races live for a very, very long time. So even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them. We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will, but we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet. At least that was what we gathered from your information network. Theoretically, that should be the case, but Earthlings are stupid. That's the easiest way to put it. We learned so much today, but we have another question for Miss Freya. Ask away. How can we become your husband? First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time you start by dating a boyfriend or girlfriend, before you talk about marriage. Okay? So, how can we become your boyfriend? You can start by asking whether she's actually single. Understood. So, Miss Freya, are you single? Yes, I am single. Do you want to be our girlfriend? Now, the path of starting to date varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. Wow. These breeding processes on Earth is surely extremely complicated. It can be easier if you're a smooth talker. Smooth talker? Someone good at communicating with others. That would be really challenging for us. Even after all that, making kids is still a totally different league. Most women prefer if their male partners wear condoms. Condoms? It's something you wear to prevent pregnancy. Why would you do the mating ritual if you don't not want to have offspring? Pleasure. All this information is too much to process in one evening. So we talk about using condoms. But how is it your kind have sex? Like, seeing how you drink. A condom might be something you can't use at all. That's true. How do you do it? We're pretty flexible with that, but we cannot tell you the details unless we agree to do the mating ritual. I don't want to imagine how it's done. Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that, especially the mental part. We did our research, and we tried it on the testing object we made. It was proven. The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir. Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. It is. I have to agree with that. Anyways, thank you for so much of the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to the base. How would you proceed with your mission with this newfound information? We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed after all. Well, it was really nice talking with all of you. You're welcome. We are off now. Bye. Take care on your way, sir. I guess this is going to be the end of this night. That was really something, indeed. You said the first time he came here was waiting for a date, right? Yeah, but their date never came. And then they mistook Miss Martle for their date. The game dev arc? Oh, I dreaded to think how that went. It was pretty awkward. But you can't be angry at such naivety. I guess so. By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her last time? You mean Lua? Yeah, her. Oh, showing some concern now, are you? I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her since then. But her boyfriend did come a few days ago, and Freya was being pretty nosy, to the point that Mr. Gala joined the discussion. My. You really have a knack for starting trouble. Sadly, I have to agree with that. It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation, unless it really piques his interest, or it annoys him. I don't know how to react to that. Well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow, so I'm off for the day. Oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon. It's only for a week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you know. Oh well. It's been a peaceful week then. Anyways, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything. I didn't even notice that. You really don't care about businesses. She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. That's one way to put it. Anyways, Freya, did you want to share a cab? Thanks, but I'm riding my bike. Alright, then. See you around. Take care on your way, folks. And that's another 2 days down. Was it Saturday? Wednesday. How the fuck did I get Wednesday? September 30th, 2020. Protests arise over government treatment of Atlantic immigrants. God damn. Looks like fucker has a smile on his face. Dwarven made cars face challenge against an unexpected competitor. The Mother Earth organized fight to save more forest. Oh, the Mother Earth organization fights to save more forest. I'm guessing they have them in the detention center? I doubt it'll be prison. What is it with the hands coming out of the wall? Is that supposed to be water? Just making sure, 329. So that's going to be the end of episode 4 of Coffee Talk. It's more like fucking listening since I don't get to put any input in any of this. Hopefully that's different for the second one. So, that is the end of part 4. Thank you for watching.